Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you are all well. So let's start today's video. So first of all, I just want to apologize for the angle of this video, but I really wanted to share it. So let's start. Starting off with my resin, I have craft resin here. It's 1-to-1 low viscosity resin and it's really amazing for making different techniques. So here I have around 80 ml of resin and I'm adding it to my mold. And after that, I will be adding Octopus alcohol ink, Arizona by the name. I will be writing in the description as well. I will be adding this ink to the edges of the mold, as these inks are really highly concentrated, so I don't need too much. I do sometimes get questioned that these inks are not available to America, USA and different places, so you can use any other inks. The procedure is the same. So I added the ink and now I'm just adding some crushed glass into the center. It's golden color. So here I'm just arranging my crushed glass into the center. That's it. And after that, I will be leaving my resin to thicken up for 20 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm mixing white pigment in another container. It's casting craft that I use for making flowers. In a container of 15 ml of resin, I will be adding around 4 drops of casting craft. And now with any pointy tool, I'm just simply making petals. As you can see, I'm just taking the bottom of the petals and just taking them to the center. That's it. Just like that. And now I will be leaving it for 20 minutes. So this is after 20 minutes and you can see my ink has gathered a lot in the center. And now I will be making the petals. So I'm making just free form petals with the help of a popsicle stick. You can try any style you like. I usually go with this style. I do make this swirls, but this is my favorite style to make flowers. So here you can see I'm just making petals, a bit curves on the edges. And after one by one, I'm just making the petals. I'm really enjoying making flower with these inks. Somehow they have a tendency to create beautiful flower effects. So hopefully you can get these in USA. So after making the first line of the petals, I'm making a second line here. Flowers are always so complicated, yet sometimes they are so easy to make. It's really the temperature of the resin and that sweet spot in between your resin to get thicker, and just a middle point where you just have to find the middle point for your resin, whatever resin you are using. I'm using a low viscosity resin, so that's why I waited for around 20 minutes, sometimes 25 minutes, but that again depends on the place that you are living in. If it's hot, the weather is cold, everything depends on that. So that's why I always say that look for a honey consistency for your resin when you're pouring flour. You pour the resin in the mold when you mixed it, and then you can mix your white pigment, but after that you have to wait 20 minutes. Because the most common comment that I have in my videos is that people have difficulty in making flowers and they always turn out to be a really blobby, or the petals never bloomed. So there are many factors you have to take care. I myself being an artist, do have so many mishaps. My flowers don't bloom. So it's really, the signs of the reason you have to take care of. And sometimes what I do is, I might show this in next video, I didn't do in this one, but when I am not satisfied with my resin, what I do is I take a tiny mold, I pour a clear resin into that mold, the same resin that I have used for making flower. So I add a little petal of white color in that, and I see and wait that my petal is blooming or not, just to on the safe side, instead of putting a lot of resin and nothing happens. So this is something I do. So you can see I have total made 4 petals. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's it. Now I'm just fixing some petals that were not in a good shape. And now very slowly I'm just making the petals. And all this I have done with the popsicle stick. And as I'm making a little swirl in the center. And after that, I leave this to cure. See you next day. So this is the next day, and I'm so happy to see that in from the back, but backs are always pretty. Let's see how the front turned out. So this is the front, and I just love how this flower bloomed. You just wait a little when I do the top coat, but it's so pretty. I don't think I have made a beautiful flower like this up till now. So next step, when I do a flower, I do add the backgrounds to see which background enhance the most. So the first one is always the black. So this is the black, and I'm just loving it on the black and decided to do the coating with the black to the background. And after doing that, I will be doing the top coat. So just showing you. I'm really happy with the flower, how it turned out. It's really pretty, and the ink is looking so amazing. So here I'm just using my craft resin. It has a pumping action, so I'm really loving this. And after that, I'm just mixing my resin very slowly. And this is a flower with the back black. And now I will be doing the top coat. And very gently I will be pulling the resin towards the edges, first with my heat gun. So in this way I don't get any air bubbles. You can do a flood coat if you like. In flood coat you do the latex on the underneath, or you can put tape around the coaster, and you just do the flood coat by putting a lot of resin on the top. But I really like to do this way, since I don't want to waste any resin. That's it, no other issue here. The reason I'm showing you the top coat is that this was another question that I was getting a lot, that how I do my top coats. So that's why I'm showing you here. This is the total way of me doing the top coat. I do usually speed up these videos where I'm doing the top coat, but for those who were asking me, I'm just showing you everything, every detail in this video without fast forwarding it. So you can really see how the flower has come out after doing the top coat. And after checking for any gaps, if I have any area that is left without the resin, I just use my stick to dab the resin on the top. And again, I'm using heat gun. And after that, I will be leaving this to cure. So let's see the final look. So this is the final look of the flower, and I'm just so loving it. I didn't add any golden edges or any edges to the flower here, but it's so pretty. It's and with the black background, it has an amazing look. So I'm just loving it. So I hope you liked it, and if you did, please do let me know in comments, and also please like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so, and take good care of yourself. Bye bye.